Has the sim got any better? Of course, it's plenty with more coming. Ladies and gentlemen, another episode to bring you on what's hot at the sim. So please hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. We cover a number of things, plus giveaway winners to be announced soon. So stick around till the end. Before we dive right in, we all try add-ons upping our experience. Now something different comes helping us out with the manner we can fly our aircraft. Flight simming is a serious business, and with the help of experts, things can get a little more interesting, especially with a real captain, David. Have you had a chance to look at FS Academy? The right companion giving you a step-by-step direction with a series of flight tutorial missions. Imagine visual flight training, IFR training, jetliners and more. Plus, a cool 40% sale going on until January 4th. More details can be found in the description below. Where do we begin with the business jet category? I've been truly loving the Vision Jet. Have you, by the way? Do leave them in the comments. Now my Hobbs meter is getting slowly occupied with more and more flying hours. Another jet would be rolling in from a different studio this time. The Hawker 800 XP. The Citation Mustang gave in a good progress that was a launch a few months ago. Now the lead developer, Sebastian Durrell, has his hands tied with his beauty, and with the help of an A-team, real-world pilots, they've been putting together a high-rendition version of this jet. We're talking with a team of Coxpa. Both inside and out, the visuals look quite convincing. Now of course there's a lot more work to be done, still in the pre-alpha phase. One of the things to note is a user working titles job with the Proline 21 avionics. A CJ4 implementation that was very well integrated as a default element. Now Coxpa will integrate this flight management system into the Hawker 800 XP. Unique features are to be part of it, from custom APUs with analog gauges, a simplified startup procedure. Now in terms of sounds, a default sound set isn't packaged for now. Hopefully, a better custom soundtrack in the future, and more to follow. Now DC Designs have had serious plans coming next year. First off, the Globemaster C-17, a much needed aircraft in a category this kind. Now the actual plan was to offer us this year. Plenty of projects have rolled in from this team, not just projects, fixes have gone in as well. With the military transport plane category, there's not just one, rather two aircraft. Yes, the C-5M Galaxy and the C-17 Globemaster, both in plans next year. This is a rather different direction given that the developer mainly focuses on military jets for the most part, with the exception being Concorde. Now the F4J Phantom will be out next, a few more weeks, followed by the A10C Warthog that's aimed at the second quarter, offering us some nice aircraft to be parked at our hangars on the first half of next year. There are other projects lined up as well, including the Soviet Sukhoi and the P-61 Black Widow, which should make an appearance at the sim. Before we continue, there are certain things that can make a difference on our journeys, and the sim have not really had a chance to have a well-built avionics setup yet. It's still a work in progress item. In the meanwhile, teams like TDS Sim Software have changed things with the introduction of the GTNXi and the 650. These are incredible in-depth simulation based on Garmin Trainer. Now in reality, both are greatly improved versions of the predecessors that features a high amount of pixels, processing power, and the GTNXi series are a popular option in avionics that has been created by this team. I've tried this myself, and with a quick installation and an easy setup, I was ready to hit the throttles. Installation was seamless with the TDS GPS Manager. Now this system is only available for a few select aircraft. The avionics can be used externally with every aircraft that has a default autopilot. If you're looking to learn how to operate a GTN 750Xi, this product can be considered. The avionics offered can still be fun and enjoyable at all levels, and these are things that can improve your flying experience. Now coming back to aircraft, it surely appears that military aircraft, especially the transport variety, is getting attention. The B-52 Stratofortress is getting prep from SimWorks Studios. Yes, this is even more exciting, and we all know this team who's given us some very good aircraft. A true legend of the US Air Force. Now this has been an ongoing project from quite a while, and slowly this would get more public, giving us access to get more details on how the development has been really going. On the parallel is the RV-10's development, heading towards its final stages that's slated for a January release. Now following that, the next in line would be Airvan, followed by PC-12 that is targeted to be a first quarter release of next year. Ground level speaking, we have a brand new addition from the team of Seafront Simulations, the Canaries. Now this is a cluster of small islands in the Atlantic, nestled 67 miles from the northwest part of Africa. It's been 2 months, the team of Seafront Simulations have worked to offer us this expansion pack, popularly known as the Canaries. Now this covers the coastal front and plenty of features to be covered. With PBR models that bring good visuals, navigation and night lighting, this has been an inclusion letting us know on nearby vessels. Now vessels comes with animation, bringing objects to life, and if you're wondering on wake and smoke effects, it's been time since we had them. These are all a part of this pack, and Seafront Simulations are known to cover the coastal arena. Before we move to events, giveaways and freewares, let's look at numbers this week. 1,694 airports, 471 aircraft, 800 sceneries and 133 mission packs, making it altogether 2475 products. Now this is huge. You ought to have a large disk space and a deep wallet. Now in the future, we're gonna expect to have more and more products, plus more adventures. It's time for the winners this week. Last week we decided on a giveaway, and 5 lucky winners will each be winning one of these amazing items. Time for the lucky dip. The winners for 2 RX packs are RHQ and Bora. 2 Miramar Jet Fuel pack winners are Taurus and Job 12. And the cream on top Vision Jet winner is Fred Matson. You heard it right, and you certainly have won a great freebie. Big congrats to all winners. Please connect me on Discord and we can work out the details. To the rest of the folks, we're gonna have plenty more giveaways, and this is just the beginning. Moving to events, the usual gang of Aussie Group Flights team continue their journey at Australia. It's a world update region and plenty more to explore. Now this week being Cairns to Coen. Mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow, the 23rd of December. An aircraft similar to the Arrow should do just fine. If you join our Discord server, you can find the details of the events, plus the latest news on what's hot at the sim. Freewares are another exciting part of this video. We are moving to Indianapolis this week, Indiana. Last week it was California. The Indianapolis Executive Airport is a publicly owned and operated airport on the northern side of the city. It looks very business jet friendly, looking at the comfortable lounge. I'm thinking of spawning my Vision Jet at one of these locations. Now the same dev I've been showcasing his number of airports from the last few weeks, Wind Hover. Big thanks to this developer. A lot of work has gone in from runways, taxiways, ramps, custom 3D modeling, plus buildings, giving us a lot more terrain to uncover. Now the link for both the freeware and the community event can be found right here in the description below. Do join our Discord, it makes things more simpler. Before we call it a day, the holidays are approaching and it's time to spend some quality time with our family. I'd like to thank you all for your support for this channel, each one of you. It certainly makes a difference. Hope you have happy holidays. Do subscribe for more. Until next time, do take care.